know what's fucked up?
Hit me. No.
The 1.5K podcast. I've barely been awake an hour and a half.
Yeah, you don't live here as well. It's not even like you rolled out of bed and just came downstairs. Like you had to drive your ass here.
Yeah.
Like what, 30, 40 minutes?
It says 35, but I did it in 30, I think.
I've been awake for 3 hours.
God damn. I do this thing. I wake up to go have a wee, which I did at 3 o'clock and at 6 o'clock during the night.
Such an old person thing, dude.
I don't think it is.
I think it is.
No, because I think old people just piss themselves.
How old are we talking?
31. But when I wake up to go to the toilet anyway, I can't just go to the toilet and then get straight into bed and go to sleep straight away.
Mm.
Do you know who can do that? Adam. It pisses me off. He puts his head on the pillow, he's asleep.
A really good way of knowing if I've had a good day is if I fall asleep quickly. If I don't fall asleep quickly, I've not done enough in the day. Like, but if I've had a productive day, if I've done a lot, if I've worked hard, I'm out.
I've never been like that.
No?
No, I can't go and lay in bed and just go to sleep straight away. Even like I say, I love naps.
Yeah,
I
you do.
can't just nap on the couch immediately. I have to sit there for like a good, at least 5 to 10 minutes. And then my body then goes, right, go to sleep.
Yeah, you're ready now. You can pass on.
Yeah. All right, notification? Oh, it's Pokemon Go. Which, by the way, they've updated the level threshold for the first time ever.
Right.
So now it's no longer a max level of level 50. It's level 80.
Mm.
But they've redone the boundaries for each level, XP required.
Mm-hmm.
So people who were level 32 before are now like 45. So they've jumped up loads.
Okay.
Pissed me off a little bit, to be honest. But they did give us level 50 as like exclusive stuff for hitting level 50, legitimately. So I'm now level 70 and I'm only capped off by, I have to do some tasks, not by XP. It now goes up to level 80. Fun.
So as cute of a segment as that was, I am going to cut that.
Rude. Why would you cut that?
Who the fuck cares?
I might have Pokemon Go fans out there.
Next episode, we're going to talk about it.
Pokemon Go. I actually think we should do an episode about Pokemon.
Yeah. It's
Right.
our childhood, man. Like, literally, that was our childhood, me and you playing Pokemon. And then
Yeah.
Tekken, and you getting mad at me because I just button mashed.
Yeah, you was shit at Tekken.
And yet I'd beat you. And
Because
yet I'd beat you.
There's no skill to button mashing.
I'd beat you.
Not every time. Let's not make it seem like you 10-0 me every time.
Also, you want to talk about, like, no skill to button mashing? Tell that to the Super Mario Bros. Community. Or what? Super Mario Smash.
Okay, fine. You got no skill.
Oh.
If you just button mash, you've got no skill. It's the truth.
It's not truth.
It is. Anyone go.
I'm mashing the right buttons at the right time to suplex you into oblivion.
No.
You can't just know.
You're just shit.
You can't just know.
That's what I don't like. I don't like games with no skill gap. But then I also don't like games with sweaty people.
Most games now, well, no, it's not. You know what, actually, I agree. This is why I went story games. I don't really play multiplayer games anymore because I don't vibe.
Story games to me feel like a movie, and I fall asleep, so what's the point?
We started playing the new Silent Hill game, Silent Hill F, which is a horror, which is really fucking cool.
But it's a story.
Yeah.
Can't be asked.
All right. Okay, so welcome to our first full chatty episode. Very excited to do these kind of episodes. These are my episodes. The Drag Race ones are your episodes.
You keep saying this.
It is true. Like,
well,
it was my idea.
Surprise. I haven't told you this until now. I've planned a little interview segment for you. Because I feel like it was very unfair to assume that everyone knows who Aaron is. Just because he's got a following.
Why have you got to put me down all the time?
At what point did I say it was? But
it's very unfair to assume people know who I am.
Correct.
Everyone knows who I am.
Oh, fuck off.
And if you don't, like, give me props for my dreams, I'm going to start telling my therapist about you.
You don't use her anymore.
Because I'm poor.
Exactly. Which,
Now
speaking of which,
okay.
Donate to us.
Donate to us.
Anyway, so I've got a little interview segment for you. But before that, I just checked my phone and I've been having really weird dreams lately.
Okay.
Like insane dreams.
Okay.
But they're all
Tell me
revolving.
about Martin Luther King.
Huh?
Tell me about the Martin Luther King.
Got it. That took a while.
That's bad. That's so white.
I didn't know
of
he
you.
had insane dreams though.
He had a dream.
Well, not insane ones.
It was insane at the time.
Facts. I'll give you that one. They're all revolving around killing people. But I'm never the murderer.
So what, are you just watching?
No, I'm not the savior, but I always fail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aw.
So if you ever want to be saved from a mass murderer, don't come to me, basically.
You would get there eventually. Just practice.
No, I tried. My AK-47 ran out of bullets. But I didn't even shoot a bullet for it to run out in the first place. So I just had no ammo.
So you just forgot to reload that shit.
No, I was gifted it. I was given this gun.
Okay.
Yep. And then the next one was Molly killed someone. I can't remember. It was literally last night I texted her. But anyway, I went, yeah, you want to kill everyone? She was like, what the fuck? Because she's also having dreams about people being killed.
There's something going on in your house? Have you got a fucking spectre?
Probably.
You're haunted.
Yeah. We are haunted, actually. Shannon's nan, she is some kind of psychic of some sort.
All right.
And she reads water.
She reads water. That's
Water.
interesting.
And yesterday she stopped Sally from talking, and she went, "Sorry, there's an old lady behind you."
Shit, what in the Insidious?
And Sally was like, "My mum's alive, to be honest. So it can't be my mum." And then she was like, "No, I think it's like your dad's mum or something." And I was like, "I just think you changed shit."
I think you should kick her to the curb.
I would love to know if there was ever like some genuine. What's the word I'm looking for? Is she lying or not, basically? Because I could just now say, oh, I'm a psychic and say the most vague and naive things.
You could.
And people will be like, oh my God, yes, I did have a nan.
You know what's really interesting? I went to a spirit reading on Thursday.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me about this.
did,
How
yeah.
did it go?
It was really interesting. It was really fun.
Were there any specifics mentioned? I don't mean specific as in, oh, my dad's older than me, because duh.
No, so he did look at me and he was like, "Do you have a dad?"
Pissed me off.
I'm ragging on him. It was actually really interesting and really insightful in the way I didn't expect. I really enjoyed it. But it was funny you saying like, "Oh, do you have a nan?" Because obviously I went with Sophie, and Sophie's gran passed away last year, and so that got brought up.
Rip.
Rip indeed. Rip in rest in power. But like my reading was actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. It was like this person was gassing me up. So they pulled 3 cards.
So they're a liar.
Wow. They pulled these 3 cards.
Oh, meant to be looking.
Just don't swipe, eh?
Giving and receiving.
That was my first card.
Very bisexual. Observe. Shine.
Shine.
Although the shine looks like someone's being lifted up.
Yeah, and then there's like a light coming out of their
Yeah,
chest. Yeah,
like you're
very
dead.
interesting. Not dead. It
It's
wasn't
giving
dead.
dead.
It didn't.
The photo's giving dead.
Okay, well, he did clock me. He was like, "You're a very giving person, but you expect from people what you give out, and then you get annoyed when you don't get that." And I was like, "Damn, that is true."
Yes. So
It's fair to a point, but like it's almost like you're giving for the reciprocation.
for
You're
the
not just giving to
expectation.
give. Yeah.
No, but I think you're confusing that with you're giving with the expectation to receive the same amount. But it's not. You're just thinking, I'm giving this much effort. There's a courtesy involved that I believe you should also give it back to me. Which I believe as well. Because if I'm giving all the effort and you're doing fuck all, you're in the bin to me.
Yeah. I mean, there's...
Or vice versa. If I'm giving you no effort, I expect you to bin me off.
Yeah. That's always what I've kind of justified it with. Like, for example, in friendships, relationships, I put in a lot. You wouldn't... My family, I don't. Sorry, fam. I barely fucking talk to my family.
He actually doesn't.
I'm so bad with the fam. I don't know why, but like, I just hate them all.
Hello, family, because we know you listen.
Yeah, you have actually.
Has just been very open and honest to you all.
Who?
That slag over there. You have to beat that one.
Anyway, so yeah, it was really interesting. I think.
Oh, sorry. Can I just address the elephant in the room?
I'll
I do
stop
keep
talking.
sniffling.
Your turn.
Yeah, this is my podcast. Hello, welcome back. I know I need to address it because I keep doing it in the mic. I am sniffling. I've got like this weird like sinus thing. It's all sat there. I don't feel like I'm ill. I feel completely fine in myself, but I just feel like I'm constantly.
Okay, now that therapy session's out the way, let's
Right.
get back to the actual thing that people care about.
Okay, but they're gonna be wondering what the fuck is that noise, or why is he just keep into the
They
mic?
just think that about when you're talking anyway.
Facts, to be fair.
True. It's that Brummy accent. You wanted to ask me questions. Go and ask me questions.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll wait for you to stop being rude. Because
So this is from my actual part of the episode, which you've taken over.
yeah, this was definitely a surprise. I thought about it last night, and I thought
Revenge is what you thought.
no, I haven't gone in,
Okay.
but I've got some questions that I just think funny. Haha, just do it.
Oh, so you're writing down your jokes now,
No, I just the
right.
the questions are funny.
ladies and gentlemen, and girls, gals, and A's.
I have not written jokes.
I didn't write jokes. I wrote questions.
Aaron voice noted me
Oh my God.
saying he's very insecure.
Yeah, this is getting cut.
Do not cut.
This is getting cut.
You cut.
This is getting
you
cut.
cut it out last time as well.
Yeah,
Yes, stop being be vulnerable to the audience.
I have power.
Anyway, first question.
Hit me.
You say you're bisexual, but I've never been in a relationship with a man, and have said you would never. Unpack that.
Men are shit. Men are
So
shit.
you're lying and trying to.
No, I'm attracted to men. I can find men very attractive. For example, Chai T in Drag Race. I'm finding out more and more.
Sorry, no offense to you, Chai. You think Chai's attractive out of drag?
Out of drag, not as much, to be fair, but like in drag, but like I'm aware it's someone in drag, so it's not like the woman. It's kind of drag's confusing, but Bones in and out of drag, fucking all the time. Adore out of drag, I did like as well. Obviously,
Adore's now trans.
Adore's now trans.
But Adore,
you know,
trans.
Power to you, shout out.
Smash. She's very pretty.
Adore is gorgeous. Adore was gorgeous before and after.
She had all the surgery she needed. Like she had FFS, and that done wonders. She got lucky. Well, no, she didn't get lucky because she had a good like face frame anyway. But
listen, men are lucky that sexuality is not a choice because no fucker would choose to be attracted to men.
Facts.
And so why, when I am attracted to both women and men, why the fuck would I choose to be in a relationship with a man when I can be in a relationship with a woman? There you go.
I mean, somewhat true, but then women, from what I've heard and what I've seen, can be difficult emotionally sometimes. Whereas like men, I would say like mine and Adam's relationship, we don't really get too emotionally invested or heated or anything, and we can quite easily chill. And if we get annoyed about something, don't get me wrong, I'll be pissed off for a while, but there's no like drag to it. There's no like, oh, I've got to tiptoe around what I'll say and be quite sensitive about it because you haven't got to worry about how they react.
I think that women have the reputation of being more emotionally difficult because men don't have the capacity to match their emotional intelligence. And so they've kind of rebranded it as, oh, women are too emotional. I think men are just not emotional enough.
So from this, I'm getting that you're bisexual for attention.
It's getting cut.
No, you don't dare. Okay. So next question. Your hobbies include building Lego, reading books, talking to people online, and coffee. When did you realize you were very boring?
Wow. Boring? Okay, can we talk about how you have no culture in your life?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Well,
Pokemon Go and Drag Race.
Bowls. Bingo.
Remind me of your age? Remind me of your age?
Bowls, bingo. Yeah, we do have loads of people do take piss out of me here because
this
my
man is
hobbies...
30 years old. Would you believe it, or would you
let's-
think he's 70 with fucking bowls and bingo?
He said 18 with a weird accent there. You can't say shit. You look like you was 50 when you was 18.
Right. First of all, let's not be mean. Let's not be harsh. I know I look old. People come up to me and we'll have conversations and I'll be like, how old do you think I am? And they say 35.
Do you want to hear something really funny, actually, about that?
Am I going to laugh or am I going to cry?
Probably.
So
Shannon yesterday, after the episode, she went, how old is Aaron? I think he's about 28. And I went, well, no, he is 28 because he's 2 years younger than me, but technically like 1 and a bit years.
1.5, yeah.
And she was like, really? I went, what do you mean? She was like, well, I thought it was 34 and I was being generous with that. I was close to 40, to be honest.
Shannon, if you're watching, I will find you. I will find you.
And I was like, why? She went, he just comes across really old.
What the fuck does that mean? What does you come across old mean? Holy no. You know what? I'm going to take that as I'm very mature. And you know what? As a man, I would rather people think that I'm like, I come across older than I come across younger. I don't want people to think I'm one of those 28-year-olds who sits in the Ford Focus in McDonald's parking lot
Yeah, that's probably
picking up the
worse, to be fair.
students. All right, next question. Hit me.
Right, yeah, next question. So leading on from that, as you have an interest in coffee, you are going to a coffee festival today?
Yeah, I am. Which you almost made me late for because you woke up late. Let's talk about that for a second.
No.
At me, like I'm a cat.
Clock this, right? He said 9 o'clock, no later.
Yeah.
Yep. What time did I get here? And don't
9:02.
lie. Don't fucking lie.
9:02.
He's lying. You're lying.
9:02.
Lying.
9:02.
No, my phone said 8:59 when I was outside because it said 9:02 estimated arrival, and when I pulled up, it said 8:59.
I looked at my phone. 9:02.
Your clocks are fast. Anyway, but then I thought, oh, 9 o'clock no later, which means to me, oh, you'll be ready to go, blah blah.
You know what 9
Who the
o'clock?
fuck was setting up until about 9:20?
Who the fuck didn't know if they were recording until about 8:20? Because
So-
you text me, I've just woke up. Are you free tomorrow? So
So-
I was like, oh, I'm not even sure if we're going to record.
And then did I not instantly say, oh no, I'll be there? I think it was 17 minutes past.
I was
8.
eating toast.
Sure, problem. Being a fat cunt.
Fat.
Fat cunt. Anyway, let's move on to the next question. You were vegetarian
Oh yeah.
for a decent chunk of time. How many years exactly?
6.5 years I was vegetarian.
Yeah. But recently returned to eating meat.
I was, yeah. I did.
What point did you realise that being vegetarian was not a personality
Oh.
and also was shit?
Excuse me for wanting to care for the environment, care for the animals in the world. Excuse me for having more of a vision than just myself. You know what? This is like one of my hot takes. I think to be successfully vegetarian or vegan, to do it healthily, you need to be quite wealthy.
No, not anymore.
No, you do.
No, now that you started eating meat, have you seen how expensive meat's got?
Yeah, but that's if you're buying the fresh meat. But like, in terms of just like the meal deals and the quick snacks you can get,
Yeah.
they hike the price up for vegetarian and vegan stuff. And then, you kind of do also need to have the vitamins and all that. So there you go. There's more prices hiked up. Like, I couldn't afford in the end to keep the vegetarian diet. It was going to be cheaper and easier for me to be eating meat.
So if you want Aaron to be a vegetarian again, you need to donate money.
If you want to save the animals, give me money.
What I say is fuck them animals.
Why? That's bestiality, first of all. Let's address that.
I just think we're always being, what's the word? Carnivore.
Yeah.
So why not eat an animal?
Because it's the overconsumption. It's the over.
Yeah, some people take the piss. But is it overconsumption or not?
Yes, it is.
If you have eggs and some chicken,
You
is
have
that
eggs-
a really overconsumption?
I don't think you understand what I mean by overconsumption.
Nope.
It's the fact that it's the over manufacturing. I think that's the better way of putting it. It's like how much we produce and how much of it doesn't get eaten and just goes to waste.
I think.
Yeah. It's really bad. Like, that's what most people go vegetarian for, is because like the meat industry is just fucking terrible. It's not sustainable.
Yeah, I've seen how they make McDonald's nuggets.
Well, there's that as well.
I don't know how true they are, or whether it's just people using really shitty videos to get their point across.
Yeah, I think some of it's true.
I reckon it probably is, but they're so good.
To be fair, a McNugget slaps. I had some yesterday.
I'm looking at nuggets now.
There's a McDonald's down the road.
No. I'm being healthy. I'm on a gym vibe now.
That's your personality now.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Gym
Good to
bro.
know. Gym rat.
Gym
Nice.
bro.
Gym bro.
Next question. Well, this is a bit more of a funny one.
Good, because I was missing the comedy. It's been really boring.
Oh no, I
until
thought
now.
the past 4 questions were hilarious. But okay, if the world was to end today, but you had a chance to save the world by sleeping with one of the following people or things, who would you choose?
Things.
Who would you
I don't like
choose?
things.
Ready?
Okay, hear me.
Trump, J.K. Rowling, Ariana Grande, or Harambe.
Okay, Harambe's off the list. I do not want to be a hero to just men. Only men would appreciate me sleeping with Harambe, and like, take from that what you will. Okay, it's obviously going to be Ariana Grande.
You
do not
hate her?
I don't hate it. I hate how she exploited the black community for her own personal gain.
Okay, no, she didn't exploit the black community. She delved into every bit of ethnicity
Okay.
possible.
I hate how white woman she is, using every other culture for her professional and personal gain.
I don't think it was like intentionally done though.
What you mean?
I don't think it was. I think she was just in. Don't forget, in like around the time when she was doing all this, like cultural appropriation,
Mm.
it was about around the time of people kind of like going, "Oh, that is cool. I like that. Let's do that." Without thinking, "Oh, I've just acknowledged that part of someone's culture. I'm appropriating to make it popularized in white culture, so you can see them as mine and not theirs."
So you're saying it was more of a sign of the times?
I think so. I think that people are more conscious and understanding of what's happening. They're now, rather than appropriating culture, starting to appreciate culture and doing it in a way that's not as literal.
I'm taking that.
I'm taking, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel people have got better at it. So, like for instance, not the episode just gone, the episode before on Drag Race.
Mhm.
Don't I clocked straight away, but it was done so well. Al Vosk had like a poodle fluffy look
Yeah.
and had an afro hair
Mhm.
style. It wasn't a typical afro where the colour of it is black, which is like a natural hair colour for black women. It was pink to match the poodle, and the poodles have that kind of texture to the fur. So even though she wore an afro, it was done correctly.
So you're taking inspiration.
Yeah. So
Okay.
rather than back of day, I think people would literally just got like the most circular round pink afro and went boom.
Mm.
But it wasn't. Don't get me wrong. She wasn't making a statement for black people's hair, but
No.
she appreciated the culture without appropriating it. That's what people are getting better at doing.
Mm. It's a hard conversation for us to have as two very white people.
I do acknowledge that.
Yeah. So obviously we're coming at it from a place of external looking in.
I will say that, not to defend myself, because it sounds like, oh, I've got black friend, blah blah. But like when I'm on TikTok, I think my For You page thinks I'm a black woman.
Okay, do you know what mine thinks I am? A lesbian. Mine thinks I am a
Yeah.
lesbian, but I don't get like sexy lesbian videos. Like I don't get two lesbians kissing and making out. I don't get that shit.
Do you get like woodwork?
I
Stuff
get
like that?
woodwork. I
You
get
actually do?
yeah, I do. I get my girlfriend's doing this. I get like being. I think it thinks I'm a femme lesbian. So I get a lot of like mask lesbian.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like femme lesbians talking about mask lesbians.
Got you.
Yeah. Fuck knows why that's happened, but apparently I'm a lesbian.
I think mine thinks I'm a black woman, which I know is problematic because a lot of black women call white gay men out for being for appropriating their culture. So I know it's
Yeah.
problematic, and I want to address that properly because I'm not a black woman. I don't really have
It's good to
those
know.
typical traits that people would assume gay white men have. As in, like, I can't even think of things off the top of my head now.
It's like the dialect. I can't remember what the dialect is called, but it
It's
has a name.
AAE,
Yeah, it's something like that.
something like that. AAVE. But like, I think because a lot of my favorite artists are black women, SZA, Summer Walker, Megan,
Cat Burns.
Cat Burns. I just fancy her, to be honest. Kehlani.
Ariana Grande.
I think that's enough to be. Unless you
You
want
want
to
to leave it? Are we not getting into?
I mean, if you want to, don't know how long it's going to be.
Okay, we'll do quick. I want to introduce this segment.
Oh fuck! And
Okay, I'll
give me some
introduce
time
it.
to think about that thing again.
The wild card is pondering. I'm going to introduce a segment that we will have on 1.5 Gays called Opinionated.
Get it?
Carl's idea. Full credit, good or bad, goes to him.
And if it is bad, shut up.
So opinionated is going to be us taking our opinions and opinions off the internet, and we are going to decide, did that opinion eat or are they famished? And to start this segment, I thought it would be a good idea for us to be on the chopping block. For us to have our opinions judged before we judge other people's opinions. I think that's fair.
There's
I have like 5. But do you want to start?
no, because I don't have one.
Right, well, you had fucking prep time.
No. I got told this 9 hours ago. Bear in mind, we are recording at 9 o'clock in the morning, and you told me at 12 a.m.
It wasn't 12 a.m.
It was between 11:30 to 12 a.m.
Right, well, then to get your facts right, that's what I'm saying.
And at that time, I was going for a shower, then getting to bed to come here.
So it's like controversial opinion maybe, but I don't know how controversial we want to go because I feel like when people say controversial opinion, they think of like all gays should be shot, and that's not the kind of shit I'm thinking of.
Fairs.
My
True.
first,
I also believe in that. But anyway, carry on.
okay, so my
Oh, did you put Bulbasaur here on purpose?
oh, he's always been there. You knocked him off last time as well.
Did I?
Hmm?
We'll do a Pokemon episode, but that is my favorite Pokemon. Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon.
Who's my favorite Pokemon
From back a day? I don't know if it's still the same now.
of all time?
Of Charizard, which is basic as fuck.
Charizard. You fucking idiot.
Don't even piss me off. Do not even piss me off.
I literally have a tattoo
No, I
of
just
my
think
favorite
you've
Pokemon.
got a tattoo of Squirtle and Squirtle Squad because you want to be. Oh, I'm cool. You literally bummed Charizard so hard in the
Charizard?
game.
Stop calling it Charizard for first of all.
Charizard.
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 Fuck off.
I was doing like Nuzlocke before people even knew what Nuzlocke were. What I did when I played Pokemon Fire Red,
You weren't doing
shout out
Nuzlocke.
Pokemon Fire Red, by the way, was I would only train my Charmander up until the Charizard, and then I would have him at like level fucking 100 going up against the Elite Four. I'd lose every single time.
Yeah, but you would also go to any kind of gym with a level 80 against a level 30 gym.
I would smash.
It was stupid.
I would slap.
Literally bummed Charizard.
But why is it with you and bestiality in this episode? We need people. If you're listening to this, can you comment on who is fucking pronouncing that Pokemon correctly? Is it Charizard or is it Charizard? Please, for the love of God, because it's gonna bother me.
Oh, so it is okay to take the piss out of people's accents. Wow.
I literally did that last episode.
Wow.
I literally said that.
Wow.
Where are you going with this?
Wow.
Where are you going with this?
So problematic. Anyway, what was your thing here?
Oh yeah. The people who say everyone's on the spectrum who aren't autistic are disgusting people. This one I think is my most controversial opinion in terms of what I've just presented. But like, you get these people who are not autistic, they are not ADHD, they're not anything, and then they'll be like, yeah, but everyone's on the spectrum a little bit, aren't they? Fuck off. Get the fuck away from me. It really winds me up, and I feel like it's
technically
a
they're not
disservice.
lying.
No, because if you're on the spectrum, so autistic people are then on the autistic spectrum, and you can be, like a little bit autistic, or you can be like quite very autistic.
So you're not
But you're
including
still-
zero. So say 0 to 10 scale. You're not including 0, definitely not ADHD or autistic.
No,
10
no.
being riddled with it.
No.
You're not including the zeros.
You have to, like, unless you're autistic, unless you actually are, you're not on the scale. You're not on the spectrum. Because I feel like all that does is, like, people use it almost as like ooh, look at me.
crutch.
And it's a crutch, like a personality. Like, it's these people, for example, who say, oh, I'm a Gemini, and they have no fucking idea what that means. But they say it because it's like trendy. It's the trendiness of it.
Right.
You know how like it was trendy to be gay for a bit?
So
It was.
that's why you're in your half now, because you want to say
I'm not
trendy.
The bi is trendy now. Bisexual.
Is it?
Well, they might be on the way out actually.
We're pretty well. Though I have never had some definitive confirmation from a medical professional to say I've got both ADHD and autism. I've ran multiple tests online that my mental health practitioner had given me for initial screening, and I've also my mental health practitioner also said that I show high signs of having them. So to me, that's good enough confirmation to say I haven't. Have you ever been diagnosed with either?
I've not been diagnosed, but when I had a therapist, did similar tests. She was someone who specialized in ADHD. I'm also very aware that as I'm sitting here, I'm fiddling with a pen.
Very
and I
true.
do that all the time.
I think my ADHD is, if I have, I keep saying my ADHD. The only reason why I do say I have it is just because I've literally been told to go for tests.
Yeah, same.
I didn't go to the mental health practitioner with the intention to get tests done. It wasn't anything to do with my ADHD or anything like that. She picked up on that and she told me to go for it. And I said, do you think I have it? And she went, I can't say yes because you need to get tested for it, but you are showing a lot of signs of strong ADHD. And I was like, oh, bit rude to be honest.
Therapy's great.
Never did it.
Everyone should go to therapy.
You've told me I should do it.
Everybody. Every single person in the world should go to therapy.
Yeah.
I don't think see, like for me, I'm an example. Like I don't think I'm autistic, and I've never shown signs of that. So therefore I am not on the spectrum. Because I'm not.
Someone's addressed your ADHD, but no one's ever said, "Oh,
Yeah,
potentially
no one
autism as
thinks I'm
well."
autistic.
Right.
Nobody. I have qualities that I think people would say, "Oh, that's an autistic trait."
Because of your intelligence, probably.
Maybe, yeah. But then like, just because you have traits doesn't mean you are. And I think that's what people conflate, is this idea of like, it's the same with OCD. You know, people think like, oh, I like having my pens in a nice
Yeah, and
order,
that's not what
therefore I
OCD
have
is.
OCD. It's fuck off. It's just it's things like that where people don't fully understand what people actually have to deal
And they
with.
try and claim it.
Yeah, and they try and make it seem like their own thing. And
I get it.
it's offensive.
I get it.
All right, 8 with that one. I'll take it.
Okay. I've just thought one. Thought of one off the.
Try again. Try again.
I've just thought of one off the.
Off the cuff. Off the
That's
top of
the
my head.
word.
Fucking you going? Let's do it.
I'm going one because I'm double down and triple down and I am putting all my money on this, but I know there's people out there who definitely will disagree with me.
Mhm.
And I don't give a shit because you are wrong. Taylor Swift is shit.
Ah, you ate. No crumbs.
No, there's no crumbs left.
No.
There's nothing left.
I saw a really interesting video breaking down what's wrong with Taylor, essentially. And essentially, I don't like I said that twice. The grammar was not grammaring. Basically, Taylor Swift is now struggling with not being like the innocent white girl persona. Like that was her brand.
Oh, that's
And
why
now-
she's now copying like Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, because she doesn't know how to
Right.
move away from that. And she's not in that brand anymore because she's got a fiance. She's obviously had sex. She's old now.
Fiance who's very MAGA as well.
Yeah, Travis Kelch. Yeah, let's. I mean, she's MAGA. It's called. Call spade a spade.
But
She's not.
I think she's MAGA, but I feel like she tried portraying that she wasn't MAGA for so long.
Because I think a lot of her audience base are not MAGA. A lot of her audience base actually give a shit about other people, and she presented herself as that. But in actuality, she only cared about her own issues and the way that she was treated as a woman. Which, shout out women, you are treated poorly. Let's be honest. But I don't think actually cares about women. If I'm honest, I think she cares about how the issues have affected her rise to power
And how she's portrayed.
and how the opportunities she didn't have when she was growing up. But let's be honest, she had a great life. She had a boatload of opportunities. She's very quick to acknowledge the prejudice against women, but she's not quick to acknowledge the privilege of being white.
You went deeper than what I did. I just genuinely think her music is shit.
And yeah, her older music I'll get on board with.
Don't get me wrong, I could sing probably a couple of her songs because it's always played everywhere and everything, and it's just been ingrained into me. I don't mind like a couple of them, but on the whole, all of the songs sound the same. There's no like vocal variation. People say she's a great vocalist. She's not.
A lyricist? No.
Lyricist? No.
No.
Proven in the fact that she's now trying to copy this whole I'm a slutty little girl vibe, and she's talking about wood. Is that really as far as your imagination can push, that you're referring to a penis as wood?
I think one of her lyrics was genuinely like, I've been dickmatized.
It's
I feel like if
horrendous.
you write
she's
those
so
words
shit.
down and you think yourself a serious artist, you should take yourself out back and have a word with yourself.
Yeah. Whereas you compare to Sabrina, I don't know if she wrote her songs, I'm not going to lie to you, but like, a lot of hers are like subtle.
Someone said once, who is somebody in pop culture who will never have the question of, are they actually straight? Are they going to, because like a lot of women will have that question of like, are they actually attracted to women? Will there be this, that? Sabrina Carpenter. No one will ever question
whether she's
she's straight or not. She's straight, 100%. There's no doubt about it. And that's not a bad thing.
Although in one of the music videos, I think it's like a lesbian kiss. I could be making that up.
Was it Jenna Ortega?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember this
Yes.
actually. Yes. But like Jenna Ortega, if she came out, I'm dating a woman, I'd be like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sabrina Carpenter, I'd be like, you're doing that for attention.
Right. We'll see if she appropriates our culture then.
The entire time you were speaking, I was so distracted.
Because
in the background behind the camera,
this is what we can see.
Our live studio audience is literally fucking shaking, watching this fly going around, holding her book, about to slap the shit out of it. And genuinely,
we should have like a gas camera pointed at
a
it.
big mirror.
Oh, why has Bulbasaur got like a Bubble pussy.
You know what? You just don't ask these kind of questions.
Look, there's a hole.
Put your finger in it. Why would you actually do it? That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to do.
Not very deep.
No, it doesn't need to be. All right, well, those are our opinions. Let us know what you think of them in the comments. If you are listening on Spotify or Apple, remember to follow us. Remember to rate us, please. That helps. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, like the video, leave us comments on all platforms. You look like you're about to say something, and then just didn't.
Nope.
Okay, right. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we hope you pop in again very soon.
No, I end the episode.
Okay.
Slay.